Hello, my beautiful ones. Thank you for being here. I decided to get on a few minutes earlier, so just give people a chance to come in. I see we've got Plover Designs and Spurger. Welcome. I'm going to turn on some little background music. I don't know how well you guys can hear it over the live, but it's definitely helps me when I'm channeling. Oh, that's Nelson. Okay. Nice to see you, Nelson. Wow. Okay, so we're gathering today for Witchy Wednesday. So I don't know if you could see in the background, you can see my Ganesha that my friend gave me. Oh, hi, Violet. So and then I have my Lakshmi shrine actually right in front of me, so you can't see it. I'm not going to try to turn the camera around, but I did some nice feng shui in my room. I have multiple altars and different, like I have my mermaid altar, so the altar to the mermaid energies, that magical manifestations of water, and then I have this beautiful abalone shell sitting on this very Greek looking goddess column, and yeah, just so feeling immersed in the energies. Katrina, a culture Shakti. Wow. So some of you I may not know personally, but if you do know me personally or not, welcome. And what I wanted to do today and every Wednesday, or as many Wednesdays as I can make it online, is to share with you a channeling and some sort of magic that we could all gather together and use energy and whatever for the good, for the collective good, for self-love, for self-care. So, anytime we do this kind of work, it's really all about our energy and how we move the energy, how we build it. So when we're in a collective, when we're in this container together, we can really create beauty. We can create magic. We can create that which we most need. And so I'm really excited to start this today and to share with you the channelings that came through this morning. So kind of how I do this is I pull a card from an oracle or a tarot, and today I'm using the Mayan oracle, the galactic language of light. Picked a very just so appropriate card. And then I also pick a sigil or a runic symbol from the Janarra runes. Some people call it the Janarra. So these are the sea priestesses from an area where my grandmother was born on my paternal side in Italy. So on the Bay of Naples, there is a clan called the Clan of Janarra. So it's very old, and my grandmother always kind of saw me as the carrier of the family spirituality, because I was always very spiritual and always studying mythologies, and and I loved going to church with her. I loved certain parts of the Catholic ritual, the taking of communion and what that meant to me, and the saying of the rosary, and the fact that in Catholic spirituality, there's a lot of saints, there's the angels, there's a real depth and richness. And I'm not saying it's better than any other spirituality, because as many of you know, I do have a PhD in mythology, and I went to Pacifica Graduate Institute, and I really loved having that multicultural, multi-tradition education and time to really meditate and think about and study religions of the world. So I do tend to be a fusionist when it comes to spirituality, but just letting you know that I come from this Catholic background, and that doesn't mean that necessarily I am Catholic or I am this or I am that. That doesn't necessarily mean that even, I am all of those things. We each have to look at how we work with energy, how we work with our magic. So, we'll see if this works for you. I'm just sharing, who I am and how I come upon working with energy and manifestation. Okay. So to me, witches are not evil. We get a lot of the, in our, especially the horror genre of film and television, make covens and witches seem evil, satanic, all of that, and that's not what it's about. So to me, a witch is someone who, and a witch is generally a feminine term. So there's masculine versions of witch, warlock, but anyways, to me, witches, they work with herbs. And there's different kinds of witches. There's, the kitchen witch. We know who she is. The beauty witch, the love witch, and portal witch, which I kind of see myself as, varying degrees of portal witch and love witch. So a portal witch is someone who has the capacity to hold energy to help people transcend and go through different states of consciousness without the drugs or without the ayahuasca and that stuff. So some portal witches will use that. I do have a divination tea that I love. It's from Alchemy of Avalon by Suzanne O'Gara. She makes a divination blend that's got mugwort in it. And then for my mystery school, I had her make a version with blue lotus, Egyptian blue lotus. So it's a beautiful visioning tea, and it gives you dreams and visionary portal sort of qualities. So that's just to give you a little bit about who I am. And yeah, I mean, I do a lot of work with twin flame energy also. So I do a lot of work with portals, and then a lot of work with twin flame love energy. And that's just a part of my birth. It's actually in my palm. My friend Rochelle is an amazing hand analyst. It's kind of like a more scientific version of palmistry, but I'm predominantly, when you look at my hands, I'm in the school of love. So that means really learning to claim my emotions and infuse things with love. So now that you know a little bit about my background and what kind of a witch I am, maybe you can think about what kind of witch am I? How am I working magical energy? You might be a witch of manifestation and manifesting prosperity. You might be a word witch. I know I definitely have some word witch in me, and I know there's a lot of word witches here with me today. All right, so it's 9:04. Awesome. I think what I'm going to do now is lead us in some breath work to get us centered and connected. And for this part of the Witchy Wednesday, I want you to close your eyes. So even if I give you directions of something to do with your arms or hands, I don't want you to necessarily look at me doing it. I want you to be really internal at this point of the session. So keeping your eyes closed and relaxed and not worrying about, am I doing this right? It's not about that. It's all about feeling into what your body and energy needs and how it moves, right? Everybody has their own way of moving. All right, so close your eyes And go within, feeling the front side, the back, the left side, the right side, the top and the bottom of your body. And just gently breathing, slowly and deeply. Feeling protected, contained, loved by Source, knowing you are here to take up space, that you're here to be empowered, to empower yourself so you can empower others through example. And visualize yourself, again, the front, back, left, right, top, bottom of your body, all around you, this beautiful golden light. And you can put sparkles in it. You can put flames, the sun. You can infuse it with another color as well, feeling a little bit of violet and turquoise coming in. So just kind of see this beautiful light, golden light gathering around you, almost like a mist building up around you. And it's not always easy in these kinds of settings to visualize, and I know that. So even if you don't see it, put the intention that this beautiful golden light is around you. And now, just keeping your eyes closed, put your hands on your lower abdomen. This is the creative center of your body, whether you're masculine or feminine. In women, it's very easy for us to, see that as the creative center, because it literally is where we create life, or co-create life, as it were. This is the generator, the cauldron, the oven, where you are baking your creativity and your fertility. So you have this area to generate and build energy from. So we're going to take some pelvic breaths, and that's how I love to center. So I'm going to explain it quickly, and then I'm just going to walk you through it. So the first breath is always from top down. We're bringing in the energy of the cosmos, the stars, down through the tops of our head, the crown chakra, all the way down the body into that lower abdomen bowl. And you could see that pelvic area as a bowl, and just see the energy settle there. And then the second breath is you're pulling down from the earth up. So you're pulling earth energy up through the base chakra, which looks like a downward facing red lotus. It's at the base of your spine, kind of in between your genitals and your anus, that area, that layer of skin is called the perineum. So you're pulling up through there and sending the energy up to connect to the cosmos. And the third breath is down again from the cosmos, and then we anchor it down to the core of the earth. So that's the explanation. And I'm going to lead you through the actual breath, the threefold breath right now. So breathing in the beautiful stellar cosmos, the stellar light, down through the top of your head, pouring into you like a beautiful stream of starlight. And see it going all the way down your body and settling into the bowl of your pelvis. It can be like a liquid starlight. And allow with each breath, so you're breathing, you know, right into those palms of your hands on your lower abdomen, breathing in, charging up your furnace, your center of creativity, the place where magic begins, your place of power. Each breath expanding that energy, and let it move through all parts of your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingertips down to the tips of your toes. And see it washing over all your organs, energizing every cell. Now pull up earth energy from below you. And draw it up the spine, all the way up to the top of your head, and shooting out, connecting in with the star realms above you, into the cosmos. And just feel that flow with each breath. It's a powerfully liberating direction of energy, and it's also bringing earth energy, so it's strengthening, enlivening, emboldening. Okay, for the third breath and our final part of this section, take it again from the top down. So see that beautiful starlight from the cosmos pouring down to the top of your head. Going all the way down to the bowl of your pelvis, where it's overflowing now. And it's also, this stream of light is encompassing your entire body. So it is clearing and cleansing like a beautiful shower of gold, a beautiful shower of starlight, glittering and glistening, feeling renewed. And let that energy now go down through that base chakra of yours, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth, Mama Gaia. See that energy playing in the deepest core of the mother. Okay. So now that you're all fully connected, take one last deep breath through the palms of your hands to your womb center, and give a nice exhale. Okay, so our channeling from the clan of Janarra for our magic today is the symbol, the sigil, Enlightenment. Excuse my drawing here. So what I love about this symbol is the upward pointing triangle with the three different, they're almost like crescent moons. So I also see them, the top one is like almost like the horns of Isis. And then in the very center is this round, the circular shape. So how I use these symbols, I will draw it and I memorize it, and I will put it into certain parts of my body. I usually start with the womb because, again, in Kabbalah and so many traditions, the womb, the lower abdomen center for men and women, is the power generator. That's where you start to build your magic power. And when you move through the world with that strength and that being your center, you are definitely grounded. You are definitely in your power. Okay? So I like to, or, you know, I'll draw it on a piece of paper a few times and write what I want to bring into my life. Okay? So this is the symbol that the spirits of the priestesses of Janarra are asking for us to focus on. And in their lexicon, this sigil means enlightenment, which is so beautiful because the upward, you know, in many esoteric traditions and in, you know, different forms of witchcraft, when they make the upward pointing triangle, it represents the element of fire. It represents desire, the desire to ascend, the desire for enlightenment, the desire to bring light by, I feel like, you know, the eagle, the hawk, you know, soaring above all the minute details to see the bigger picture. And you know, Mercury stationed retrograde yesterday, and we are retrograde Mercury in the sign of Scorpio. So this Scorpio represents the depths, the deep, the mysteries, the shadow. So this is a beautiful time to go into the shadow work and, you open that door to that dark closet, to that dark chest, and it's like a treasure chest. There's so much in there that's been not either shown, or you're not looking at it, or you could be, again, not seeing something. So there are aspects of self that are going to come through the shadow, and it could be like being triggered by something or someone, something you see, something you hear. Maybe someone's unkind to you. Maybe someone gets angry at you, or you get angry at someone. That's something to look at, because that's a shadow piece that's asking to be enlightened, brought light to, and integrated into, again, your power. So I'll hold that up again. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It's a triangle with a circle in the center. And to me, the circle is wholeness. It's the seed. It's potential. And in this case, this symbol to me really is representing the solar principle: action, active, bringing light to, going after what you desire. But first, before taking action, seeking the enlightenment, bringing in the light to see exactly, where you are and where you're heading. Okay, so our card from the Mayan Oracle. It's called Universal Movement. Look at this. So this is also another symbol that you can use from the Mayan Oracle. So this represents the number 13, and I think it's really interesting because I was kind of thinking this is Witchy Wednesday, like our coven, and covens are traditionally 13 women or 13 people, depending on which version of the witch tradition you're looking at. And there's so many. Again, a witch is, again, a very, very generic term. Okay, so the 13th tone calls forth the greater pattern. The hand of fate beckons and then catapults you free to journey home. The qualities are: expect a miracle, wild card, unseen forces, unexpected change, flexibility, open system, touch of destiny, interdimensional shift, galactic wave rider. Yes. 13 is the ray of universal movement, the foundation of self within the foundation of essence self, combined with the rhythm of the Trinity. 13 is the number sacred to the goddess. Evoke this grace. It is your birthright. 13 touches you with the hand of unseen forces and radical change. Drawing this card alerts you that whatever is resisting change is unexamined or is stationary is being catalyzed into movement. So again, whatever is in your shadow, whatever you may not be looking at or facing, or that maybe something you just don't know yet, it's going to come up so you can catalyze it. You can alchemize that energy. It's workable energy for you. You are being touched by fate, moved through identifications of ego self into open consciousness. Olin, the Mayan goddess of movement, asks you to surrender to the perfection of the larger pattern of your essence self. From the perspective of surrender and trust, what movement is being called for now? Pay attention to synchronicities and seeming coincidences that jump into your awareness. 13 provides the possibility of a radical frequency phase shift, offering you limitless new openings. Become a skywalker. Be open and flexible, allowing changing reference points to become dynamic allies. Open to the workings of destiny offered by universal movement. Drawing this card says to be on the alert for a miracle. Whatever you have been offering in positive energy toward the realization of your dreams and vision is being actualized in receiving 13. This indicates the coalescing, I love that word, the coalescing, of the quantum potential of a miracle into its realization and fulfillment. So I love this. I love that. So to me, 3 is creativity, and then my number is always 3 ones. So it does kind of shape. We could definitely have 2, the number 11 as well. Good morning. Hi, Craig. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sophia. Thank you for the hearts. So, I want to hear what you are wanting to bring into your life. And I know for me, it's always love and money. I'm such a Venus. But I think for so many people, that's kind of, love and money. And that doesn't necessarily mean, love can mean so many things. It could mean a devoted, beautiful soulmate. It could mean more love in your life, love for yourself. And we all know that love that is externalized is always coming from our own hearts, right? That's our own heart energy reaching out. So a lot of people ask me to share my love grimoire. So this is my special love magic book that I started in July of 2019. So it's been over a year, and I'm just going to show you like a little bit of the first page. I believe that's a raven feather, or it might have been a bluebird, and then just a beautiful visual of love, and then of course the rose, a picture of myself, a piece of lavender from the Crotona Institute, and a piece of I think this is called is that verbena? Oh no, this is called it's very sweet smelling. It's a flower. It might be geranium. I think it might be geranium. So Craig wants to bring security, love, funds, loving my life. Okay, great. So I do have a spell to share with you, and I call this the Song of the Siren, a magical incantation to call your lover. So the way that this is worded, and by the way, the beautiful woman who helped me write this is Yancy Lyell, and she's also known as, I think she's known as, I think it's Yael Wolf. But anyways, you can basically think of what it is you desire in your life, And Jen, the dreamer. Hi, Jen. Home, space, love, and money. Okay, so yeah, keep putting your intentions in. This is a cauldron. This is a magical space where we're gathering energy and magic together. So we're holding Craig's beautiful vision of security, love, funds, and enjoying life and loving life. And Jen's, the home, the spaciousness, the love, the money, the prosperity. So everything that you desire is also desiring you. Whatever you're seeking is always seeking you. I mean, we know this in every tradition that tells us this, that you already own that which you desire. So today, when you are, you know, if you have an altar or just a space, you know, call in what you want and use the symbol. And you could even, you know, mentally project it onto the symbol. You can draw it on the symbol. You could even just draw it with your finger in the air. So I'm going to draw a triangle with one moon, the other moon, the other moon, and then the circle in the center. So I'm now drawing that symbol onto you, onto your virtual space. I'm going to do it again. So here's the triangle, the top crescent, the left crescent, the right crescent, and the center circle. So the symbol or the sigil becomes a portal to send out your desire and to receive it, to receive that energy. Hi, Alchemy of Avalon. I mentioned you earlier. I mentioned your divination tea, which is probably like the only visionary sort of drug that I use as a portal witch. And it works beautifully, and it's very gentle on your system, but it really is potent and effective. So Alchemy of Avalon is Suzanne O'Gara. Friendships, new local true friends. So friendship, love, so important. And having a sisterhood or a brotherhood. I mean, it's great to have friends of all kinds, but I think it's important to have your circle of like-minded souls. However, whatever form that takes for you. You're welcome, Suzanne. Okay, so close your eyes, and again, place both of your hands. And what I like to do too is I kind of make the shape of a downward triangle. So that is the you know, the yoni symbol, the womb, is a very potent symbol to use for manifestation and creating magic, creating that power. So I put that shape over my lower abdomen. So fingers pointing down towards the earth, and maybe that's better. Maybe that shows it better. So I want you to place that over. And I'm going to read this incantation, this love spell, and you can close your eyes and just visualize that you're calling out to this thing, the situation, whatever it is that you want to manifest, that is your lover, that is the beloved, okay? I call out to you my deepest heart's desire into the depths of the sea, into the darkness of night. Hear my voice, come to me, I am ready. I invite you to rush upon me like the tide, tentative like a gentle foamy wave, or sweeping like a surge overwhelmed with desire to caress the sandy shore. I am ready. I reach for you in desire, but patient, knowing you will find me. You will follow my song. My arms are outstretched in faith. I am ready. I embrace you against my yielding flesh. I feel the nourishment of my own love flow through you and back to me, even before you have arrived. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. And so it is. So this particular incantation is on my website, on one of my blogs, and it's called The Song of the Siren. and you'll find it there. So I think we should do it one more time. What do you think? And this time I want you to hold, it's kind of hard to see because I'm so close, but hold your arms kind of either in a V shape or like you could round them like a cup. So kind of like making this shape here at the top. So I want you to be, you know, receiving, in receiving mode. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it, Violet. Okay, so I'm going to read it one more time, and this time, you know, I want your arms outstretched. So your arms are outstretched in faith, knowing and expecting a miracle, knowing that this is coming.